Hello, welcome to Popalong RC. We are here today at Eden Park Raceway for something quite special. It's not a race day as such, but we are going to learn how to get better at racing.
So the main man today teaching us everything we need to know is Nathan. He's got over 40 years experience driving RC, 25 years as a team driver. He's participated, I think, was it 18 national A finals. He's also represented England in the European and World Championships. He's been part of the driver development scheme at Schumacher, team manager with HPI and also X-Ray. This man knows what he's doing. So since 2009, mentoring junior drivers has been a real passion for him, and the training school that we're at today started in 2023.
So he's up there. He's got Nathan's car, which is a team associated B7. He's kindly lent that to us because Carl's given up really on mod racing. He said it's too fast for him, but I wonder if this session's going to kind of spark off a new interest for him, because that car is going to be absolutely dialed. It's only practice now anyway, so just going to throw some laps in and see where we go. Okay, so we've just been out for practice, and that was interesting because I've never run on this track before, and yeah, did all right, little bit loose on the rear end, but we're going to sit down now and have a chat with Nathan, and he's going to tell us, I guess, after having a little look, where we can improve on.
Get the support they need coming up and through. Beyond that, you're starting to run into temperature problems and feeling problems, so you're not learning anything beyond that point anyway. In turn, both have to be touch, giving the car a little bit.
Right, we've just been through all the settings on the ESC with the program box, which is really important, because I don't know about you guys, but I've been winging it up to this point. Don't really know what half of these parameters and things do. They're obviously called different names on different ESCs and models and things, and we use either Orca or Hobbywing. Today we're concentrating on the Hobbywing setup, and it's been really interesting to see, well, to understand it basically, so we can get the best out of the car. I'll do another video a bit more in depth on that at a later time. Right, we're just going to head out now. Nath's going to give us a little track walk and explain where we can make time up on the track. We did a video a little while ago with Trish Neal from Schumacher, and it's really incredible how much time you can make up just by looking at the track. So let's go over and see what he's got to say. Okay, so it looks a bit like the Conga, and in some respects it is. So what Nath's doing is he's walking everybody around the fastest line around here, shuffling his feet, looking for little bumps, which you can't actually see on the rostrum. You know, I wonder how many people actually do that when you get to a venue, walk the track. A good tip, I will tell you that much. Nathan's talking about compression points, so they are up slopes and down slopes where you can gain a lot more speed. Again, something to note. Again, common sense stuff really. If you stay on the Astro and not these cobbles on this turn here, you're going to get more traction, so you need to stay close to this one. Another thing we're talking about is landing zones, so where to land to so you can square the car up to hit the next apex. You see, normally I would absolutely gun it down there, but apparently you want to land about here. So I was getting that all shaded wrong in practice. Again, there's a straight, this is quite nice, this bit, a straight line and straight into a compression point. And then away we go. Right, Nathan's going to do a lap. He's going to show us what he's doing. I watched him earlier and actually his car looks really good. I think he's done a fair few laps around here, but let's see how he gets on.
Firstly, I'm going to be talking through compression points, how I'm hitting things, where I'm hitting things, why I'm hitting things in a set way, the lines that I'm doing. If there's a slight tweak on what we've just walked, it'll be why we've made the tweak and what it's going to do to the car in comparison. So if you actually start to listen, you'll start to hear the throttle inputs as I land. I won't be as good across the concrete because I'm struggling with throttle off of the steer wheel. You can see the brake pickup, in fact, to really ping it up there, but then you'll see I'm almost using the upslope to brake to get onto that downslope and then picking up and carrying off and onto the straight. And if you notice, quite often my car's already on this part of the track before I'm even up there. I'm doing quite a mechanical line to aim at that outer set of grid boxes. I'll do a couple of laps quiet now so you can just hear the throttle pickups and everything else. Over jumped on both of them. Did you see the double bounce? Yeah. And that was even picking up the throttle as well. That's how important it is to get the downslopes and pick up your lines like that. And if you notice, when you get it right, the car really rockets from point to point.
Okay, so there's a lot of vintage racers in the world and there's a few vintage drivers about today, but there's also the next generation of racer. So we've got Harry here. How are you finding today's little session with Nathan?
It's making me a lot better.
The running order at 4 minutes.
I feel like other people should do it because it just helps me.
Cool, cool. So you are the youngest person here. Where do you race normally?
Surrey and Hants.
Surrey and Hants. So have you done any regionals or national competitions or anything?
Yeah.
And how are you getting on there?
I'm doing okay. I don't know where I am exactly, but I feel like I am doing quite good there.
Doing quite well?
Yeah.
Excellent stuff. Now, Surrey and Hants has got a vintage event coming up very soon. Is your dad going to sort you out of an old car to run at that event, do you think?
I don't think so, no.
Don't think so. So how much quicker have you got today? Do you know?
At least a second.
At least a second a lap. Awesome stuff. We'll keep up the good work and we'll chat to you again before the end of the day.
Okay.
Thank you. So where I am making up the most ground on the track is by when I come down the straight, I'm letting off early, so I'm hitting this apex, and this section that runs back towards the rostrum, I'm trying to keep as straight as possible. Now what I was doing initially is I was hugging this curb on the inside here and running inside the two markers, which meant that I had quite a tight turn to get back onto the tarmac section, whereas now I'm coming a little bit wider, squaring off my line, so I've got a straighter line coming across the tarmac, and that is saving me quite a lot of time. The second area that we're looking at is on the jumps. It's about getting the car to land on the down, but also getting the throttle on so that the car accelerates as it lands, and I'm making up quite a lot of ground over there. The problems I'm having at the moment is my line into the jumps I'm still struggling with, and I'm not consistent. So in my next round, that's what I'm going to be working on, consistency over the double jump over the back there.
It's actually quite a lot different now. I've done the settings on the ESC, so
Yeah, and there'll only be a couple of bits that you've changed, so suddenly the car will start to flow and just feel a little bit easier. So you can exit the bomb hole just a little bit more aggressively next time so you clear that hump. Nice, nice, perfect speed through them. Outside gearboxes, nice. If you come from wider through that section, it allows you to do a later apex into it and be square when you actually hit the concrete. You then carry all your speed through the concrete. This side of the white line, just this side of it, it gives you straight line all the way up, and also use the white line as your gauge.
Okay.
Because that is a straight line all the way up.
Is it?
Yeah, it looks very offset from here, but it is thing. You're gonna case that wall at some point if you keep going that side of it. And it's expensive when you do. Yes, perfect.
That was it.
That was it.
I could feel
Do you see how it just flowed?
Yeah.
Now, there's loads of people here, but had a little chat with Andy earlier on. This car looks amazing. RC10, nice little bit of vintage there. Now, you are obviously on the training day today. How are you finding it?
Yeah, really good, really good. As I say, I haven't been racing that long, a couple of years, and so just to know that what we're learning today is actually the right thing to do is definitely helps psychologically when you're out on the track. A lot of the time it's a stab in the dark. I don't really know what I'm doing with these cars too. So for Nathan to help us with setup with the ESC and obviously with the cars, and then talk us through the lines, I think it's really good. It's really helped me, I think. I mean, I've knocked a second off so far, so off my lap time, so that's definitely a bonus.
So learning how to sort of get around the track, building confidence so you can get back into some proper racing next year.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for speaking to us today.
Yeah, cheers. No
cheers.
worries. Thanks.
So in terms of changes to be a better, faster driver, there's two areas that we've been looking at today. One is the electrical package in the car, so looking at how you've set up the turbo so the car is optimal with terms of speed, balanced in terms of the way it accelerates. We've looked at the radio that we're using and the inputs that we're making, and then we're looking at how we're performing on the track. Oh man, unfinished business, unfinished business.
What do you mean unfinished business?
Well, I feel like I've been taught something.
Yeah.
But I don't own it yet.
All right, so you need to put what you've learned into action.
Yeah.
I know exactly.
Carry on. I want to carry on.
I know exactly what you mean, but what are you going to take away from this? Because it's been really enlightening. Nice to have somebody on your shoulder telling you how to get, faster.
Faster.
Right?
Slow is fast, boss.
Slow is fast. We've always said it.
I've always said it. I've always said it.
Throughout the day, I've been notching things down bit by bit by bit. The grip's been going actually throughout the day. The sounds
come up, yeah.
Yeah. But the thing I think I've learnt the most is the compression, right? So when you come off of a jump and you land, you blip the throttle, and you can definitely see it pulling the next car in, right? And I've never done that. Have you?
I've never done it, so it'll be interesting. We've been running mod buggies today. We've got vintage competitions coming up. It'll be interesting to see if these skills can translate across to vintage. I want to take it into my truck racing, so there is definitely stuff that I've learnt today.
Yeah, it's been great.
Which I just want to practice. So we need to get some track time. We need to practice it with my trucks, with my buggies. It's been really informative.
It's been really good. Nice group of people. Massive thanks to Nathan, massive thanks to Eden Park Raceway, massive thanks to Steve for lending me his tyres. He always helps me out.
And holding the camera.
Yeah. So if you like what you see, like, subscribe, hit the old ding dong bell. If you want to get involved in one of Nathan's events, click on the link in the description.